everybody, welcome back to another episode of Foodies and Friends on Fox Local. You know, it's the time of the year where we're all planning to be with our families, we're planning our trips, we're planning our gatherings, and that's kind of an expensive time of the year. It can be happy for some, but a little bit troubling for others. And so what we like to do on Fox at this time of year is highlight some of the efforts in our community who are helping others who need some help. So we're up in Montgomery County today. We are at the Montgomery County Food Bank. I know y'all support Montgomery County during Houston Restaurant Weeks. It's an amazing event up here, and we love supporting Montgomery County Food Bank. Y'all, this is the 10th fastest growing county in the nation. Joining me here is Jessica Holland. She is the Director of Marketing and Communications for the John Cooper School up here in the Woodlands. I remember when the John Cooper School opened because I was a middle schooler at Grace School in Houston, and we used to play, y'all, because y'all were up here all by yourself, and so we would get in those vans and come up here and play some basketball.
That's so wonderful. We're so happy to have you back, and boy, has the John Cooper School grown.
So now it's K through 12, and what I love is this really important connection and partnership between Montgomery County Food Bank. Your head of school, Dr. Stephen Pop, he is on the board of Montgomery County Food Bank, and the partnership is really beautiful. You have students that come here, they work to pack bags, they pack boxes. They were just here on Friday, in fact. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, we're so thankful that we've grown over the 35 years, and I think for most of that, we have been a partner in some capacity with the food bank. The work that the Montgomery County Food Bank does is incredible, and our students are so happy to have this opportunity. At the John Cooper School, we make sure that they make service a part of their student experience. So while they don't have a formal service requirement, you will often see our students on the weekends and in their off time, giving back to the community, helping seniors, working at the food bank in all different kinds of roles.
Yeah, and that is what I love, because that is the theme of the year, for me at least personally, service and gratitude. And, you know, we all watch the news. We all know people. There are over 1 million people in the Houston area that are served by food banks every single day. And that's kind of an alarming statistic. I didn't realize it was that much.
It's so important the work that you're doing to get the word out, and we thank you for doing that. We know that there's a need in our community, and that's why the kids are here today. We want to make sure that nobody goes hungry this holiday season.
Well, and that's exactly what they're doing. So what you see behind us is a backpack buddy program. Now, y'all, I did not know that this was even a thing, that when kids go home on the weekends, they may not get food. This is something that I have, for years, just saying that would make me cry, and I've practiced how to not cry. But did you know that that was a problem in our community?
It's so dear to our hearts, and our kids know that because they have the opportunities and the resources, that it is their obligation to give back. And we see that with our families and our parents. We are also surprised when we go out in the community and do things. We are taken aback and humbled by the situation, and that's why we're here today, to try to give something back.
Well, I love the community involvement with John Cooper School. I feel like you guys are always looking for new ways to get your kiddos involved, finding new ways to serve. They do a lot of other things here in the community, but let's talk to them and see about some of the other ways that they serve and why it's important to help their community. All right, y'all. So joining me, this is Harrison. This is Alejandra, junior and sophomore at the John Cooper School. Welcome. Thank you guys for being here today.
Thank you for having us.
Of course, thank you.
This is more fun than school, right?
Yes.
Now, I wanted to just first of all thank you guys for coming out here and helping the food bank, because there are so many people in need right now, as you know, and it's a really tough time. Now, I know you have participated in some of the other activities with John Cooper School and Montgomery County Food Bank. You were even here on Friday.
Yes, of course. It's something that I've done multiple times, both on my own and with the school, and I think it's just a great opportunity to get back and get involved.
Yeah. What are some of the feelings that you feel when you're packing these boxes of food for people who really need it?
I definitely feel a sense of pride in giving back, and I also just feel for the people who it's going to, and I just hope that these programs really have an impact on people's day-to-day lives, and I know they do. And so I really feel a lot of empathy for people who go without food.
Yeah, because we're pretty lucky here in Montgomery County. We've got so many options for food, but for a lot of people, they don't have those options. And we probably really don't even understand what that feels like. Did you know, Alejandra, that the Backpack Buddy program even existed?
Yeah, I didn't know, actually. like it's easy to just stay in our own little bubble, especially because like we go to the school or at home. But definitely serving helps us like realize that what our community truly needs, and it's just great to give back to our community and connect with our community.
Yeah, for sure. Now, is this your first time at the food bank?
Yes, ma'am. But I've also worked with a lot of other initiatives, battling food insecurity. John Cooper does construction, which we also work with the food bank. I worked on that last year. I was on the steering committee. I also work with an effort called Keep Us Fed, which we recover. We go to John Cooper goes to Whole Foods every Saturday, 8 a.m. in the morning, and we recover all these foods that they can't sell, but are still like able to be donated, and we recover them and take them to nonprofits and churches.
I love that. So we have something similar in Houston. It's called Second Servings. Shout out to Barbara Heitman and Second Servings. But Keep Us Fed
Yes.
up here in the Woodlands is
In
doing
Montgomery County.
in
Yeah.
Montgomery County. They're doing the same thing. That's awesome. So every Saturday,
Yeah.
John Cooper School kids are going out
Early.
there, and so early,
Yeah.
maybe a little too early for Harrison. Yeah.
Still out there every weekend, and I think that's definitely one of the best initiatives that Cooper partakes in, alongside the food bank.
I love
Just
that.
because it's so consistent every single weekend. We're out there doing it no matter what. So
Yeah, I mean, you're building really positive habits, and probably something that you'll continue even beyond John Cooper
For sure. And the impact is definitely seen. We arrive to the churches that we donate food to, and there's already lines outside and super early in the morning, like 8:30. Yeah.
What does that make you feel when you see those lines of people standing out? And it's going to be a little cold now, too.
Yeah, for sure. It just makes me feel like sad, and I has definitely given me empathy for our community since it has really like widened my perspective.
We all are doing an amazing job, and I really thank you so much. And I can't tell you how many families you truly are. Just one person, you make such an impact. So keep up the good work. Thank you
Thank
guys.
you so much.
All right, we're going to swap out. Joining me now, Mia and Kaden, both seniors at the John Cooper School. They also came out today to help us pack some of the backpacks that are going to the kids on the weekends, because, I really wasn't aware that that was happening in our community, that when kids go home on the weekends, they don't get food. So they are helping us. Now, during this time of year, there's an increased need in food and groceries because it's the holidays. And so it's more important to support our community. What are some of the other ways that you guys are supporting your community right now?
We definitely support. Can I catch that?
Sure, yeah. Yeah.
I don't know how to answer.
What are some of the ways that you guys are supporting your community right now?
Yeah, so I absolutely love both medicine and music, and so a couple summers ago, I had the opportunity to spend some time volunteering in a local hospital, and so I started up a year-round volunteering program at that hospital where I bring in team musicians there, and it just feels really good to connect with the honest versions of these people, and that's also why I love doing Keep Us Fed and all this other stuff within the Cooper and Interact.
Yeah, and Keep Us Fed too, right? That's something that you also work with. About
Yes.
Stock the Sleigh is coming up too, right? Wanna
Yes,
talk
ma'am,
about that?
it is. So what we do for that is we just try and everybody from our school can buy bricks, and they are collections of cans that will go towards this fundraiser for the Montgomery County Food Bank.
Yeah.
And then another thing that we also do is we really try and work with the nursing homes in our areas, especially around the holidays, to kind of make sure that those without family members or those with family members far away just don't feel alone at the holidays.
I mean, that's so sad because you probably visit your grandparents and cousins and stuff during the holidays. And for those that are in a nursing home and they may not see their loved ones, I mean, that would make you probably pretty sad.
It is pretty sad,
Right.
yeah, but we try. And we go there for various different things, but they always just love to have a good conversation with us and are interested in all the things that we're doing, even if it's just 15 minutes of our time.
Yeah, no, it's super important. And so how long have you guys been going to John Cooper School?
I started at John Cooper my freshman year, and I got in Interact pretty much right away, and I just got really involved right there. I just loved the mission.
Yeah, I've been going since 6th grade, and I also joined Interact our freshman year. It's just been such a great experience at the John Cooper School.
And what is Interact?
So sorry. So Interact is a club at school. We have almost 100 members. It's the biggest club at school. And it's just all different types of service. It's all kinds of volunteering in the school, in the greater Houston area, across the world. We have an impact. There's just so many opportunities with nursing homes, food pantries, health organizations, just anything you can think of.
So you're really learning about the wide range of need, not
Yeah.
only here in Houston, but globally. That might be even impacting your career choices. What kinds of things has learning about all of the need worldwide made you think about? What does that make you feel?
I mean, it's really made me think about like how on a greater scale can I help as many people as possible, and that's really developed my passion for like entrepreneurship and all these sorts of things where I can have the biggest impact that I possibly can.
All right, I'm going to ask you the hardest question. You're going to get us all day. You got career choices picked out or ideas or anything? What are you thinking?
Yes, ma'am. So my parents are both doctors, and so that's why I love medicine and the hospital and all that stuff. But I actually want to start my own business, specifically in medical software or anything that can kind of smooth along the lines of medical administration.
Making people's lives better.
Hopefully.
How about you, Nancy?
So
Any thoughts?
yes, I have. I have found definitely I want to major in public health or global health and kind of go down a line of just continue what I've done in high school maybe. Like I want to serve underprivileged areas and help them get access to medical care and also kind of prevent a lot of issues that would put them in a situation where they need to get care from a hospital or
Truly,
something like
there are
that.
a few people who actually care as much as Mia does. Like she's a genuine person who doesn't do this for any application, any resume. She really puts her 100%, and that's why we're so glad to have her as our Interact president.
Aw, well, props to you. Congratulations. I mean, if you should be campaigning next year. You would win it right here.
Yeah.
Let me show you my TV commercial, you know? No, I really love that. And I love hearing about the programs at John Cooper School because you really are learning a culture of giving, a culture of gratitude, a culture of service, and that is what is needed right now. Congratulations, you guys. Thank you so much for all of your help and support, and good luck.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it.
All right, let's talk to some more students here at Montgomery County Food Bank packing the backpacks. All right, you guys, we are here with Kate and Nathan. They are two 7th graders from the John Cooper School, and they're also helping to pack the backpacks as part of the Backpack Buddy program, where kids get backpacks sent home for the weekend so that they can eat. Welcome, you guys. Is this your first time on TV? Yes. Well, how has your holiday season been? Are you guys planning and getting ready for Thanksgiving? Yeah. What are some of the things that you do as a family together for Thanksgiving?
My family usually goes out to see my cousins, and we usually celebrate at there.
Yeah, you go and see some family. What about you?
I'm the same as Nathan. We don't travel much because our family's around here, but we enjoy spending time with our family and friends.
Yeah. And how about food? Do you guys eat together? Because, you know, we love food on Foodies and Friends. What kind of food do you usually eat at this time of the year? Turkey.
And my uncle makes the best rolls.
The best rolls? Really? Wait, I like really good rolls. Do you know why they're so good?
I'm not sure.
The secret? Have you ever asked him? No.
He'll never do this.
He won't give the recipe. How about you? Any special food that you guys eat right now?
Honestly, like hams, casseroles,
Yep.
same as Nathan rolls, the delicious rolls. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, we're here at Montgomery County Food Bank because we're packing these bags for kiddos who are less fortunate, and it's really tough at this time of the year. It's hard sometimes to imagine that people don't have as much food. What does that make you feel when you know that there's other kids and families out there that may not get to go and see their relatives up back east or up north, or may not to be able to have that really big meal? How does that make you feel?
Well, it makes me sad hearing that people can't go with them. They can't see their family. It's really sad.
Yeah.
Nathan, yeah, and honestly, like, it just makes me like really appreciate what I do have and
Yeah.
make me like not take it for granted anymore.
That's a really great point. And also, we have the ability to help other people who don't have as much help. And that's what you're doing here at Montgomery County Food Bank. Plus, you got to get out of school for a little bit. You know, my mama, she used to take me to different service projects around town too. So it's okay. I think your parents will say that it's okay. But what's really awesome about you guys is that you're here and you're learning how to give back and you're learning how to get involved in your community. Do you think that this is something that you'll continue to do every year at the John Cooper School?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. What's fun about it for you?
Well, it makes me feel good that I'm helping in my actions to
You're really getting to impact people's lives. What's fun about giving back for you, Kate?
Honestly, yeah, just like every single thing we do or every single thing makes a point to our community, and I feel closer to everybody, and I feel like I understand people more.
Yeah, and you do understand people. You're both on student council at John Cooper School, so they're practicing. They're going to be running the world here in a few years. I'm here with Jacob. He's a senior at the John Cooper School here in the Woodlands. He's also the student body president. Congratulations. Was that a tough campaign?
Yes, ma'am.
It was.
But I'm excited and I'm blessed to do it. I'm
Yeah.
excited that we get to be here today to help out Montgomery County Food Bank.
Yeah, I love that. Now, we were talking a little bit earlier. You've got some senior service projects that you guys do during your senior year at John Cooper School, in addition to all of the work that you do at the food bank. What are some of those other things that
Yes,
you're
ma'am.
doing?
Well, I know you've heard from our Interact members and how big they work, how hard they work on construction and our other events. I'm also a member of Young Men's Service League, which is a mother-son volunteering organization. I love volunteering here at the food bank, as well as Sleep in Heaven in Peace, which is another nonprofit around our area.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's amazing. And how long have you been volunteering for?
Yes, ma'am. Well, I moved into Houston at the start of 7th grade. I'm a senior now, so it's been 6 years, and my mom and I got pretty instantly involved. It was right at the height of COVID,
Yeah,
so food insecurity was at an all-time high. It was important for us to get involved in our community.
yeah. And how has that kind of shaped your perspective? Because you got into it at a pretty dense period where you saw the need kind of skyrocket overnight, and then now we've seen the need continue to rise. But how does that make you feel? What's your perspective, and how has that kind of affected your outlook on life?
Sure. Well, I'd say first off, I've really learned the importance of helping thy neighbor. And I think especially now at this time of need, some of our community members in Harris and Montgomery County that without SNAP benefits or minimal SNAP benefits, it's really important that we work to bring volunteers out to the food bank, to keep us fed, to any of our volunteer nonprofit organizations to help to love thy neighbor, to support
Yeah.
thy neighbor.
No, I get that. I love that. You know, I went to St. Agnes in Houston, very service-oriented school, so I totally get it. And I love highlighting the schools that are working with their food banks because they really, you never know what's going to happen, right? Like we got a couple doctors. You got your career path, you thinking?
I think so.
Oh,
yes,
what are you
ma'am.
thinking?
Well, I plan to double major in international relations and business with the hope to join the foreign service or become an international consultant.
You go. We've got world changers over here. Thank you so
Yes, ma'am.
much. I
Thanks so
wish
much
you
for
the
your
best
time.
of luck. I have no doubt that you are going to go out there and accomplish every single one of your goals, and I know your parents are proud of you. So congratulations.
Thank you so much, and thank you for helping bring awareness to this great cause.
Thank you so much. All right, we're going to talk to Christine Marlowe. She is the president of the food bank. Welcome. How have you been doing? Well, you're busy.
We're busy. We're busy
Yes.
right now.
Yeah.
We just celebrated our grand opening of our new expansion. So we added 18,000 square feet to the food bank. We've just received such tremendous community support, but the timing could not have been any better given what's happening right now.
Yeah, that was a huge campaign that you guys had. I remember the last time I was here, it was kind of just a structure and a shell. So this is the first time I'm seeing it in action. You know, we were downstairs earlier packing up some of these backpacks, the John Cooper students, and I'm so impressed with their understanding of service and how grateful they are, and really their understanding of taking care of our community. How special of a relationship is that for you guys?
It really is. And, you know, I have 4 kids myself. They're all adults now, but it's so important to raise kids, to raise teenagers that understand the value of giving back, of being part of the solution to the problems that our society has, because then they grow into adults that truly have the ability to change the world. And that's what we want to do. We always want to leave something better than when we got there. And that's what the students are doing.
Yeah, kind of the idea that it's not just all about them and their needs and their wants, that it's good to think about others. Now, up here in Montgomery County, you're a rock star. You're doing incredible things. And you kind of have to be, because this is the 10th fastest or 11th fastest growing county in the nation.
It's fast.
And so unfortunately, the need is also keeping up with that growth too. So what are some of the things that you guys are doing up here in Montgomery County to keep helping these people?
Well, we have seen that growth just in the past year. We went from serving 85,000 neighbors a month through our network of partner agencies in 2024. But just last month, it was 93,000 people. Wow. And prior to that, we were seeing numbers like 80,000 and 65,000. So it's growing. But, as with everything, we've got the growth. Those challenges that come with the growth, though, are more people seeking food assistance. And, because of the growth in the community. And I think too, more people are just having a hard time making ends meet. I mean, you've been to the grocery stores, you see how much groceries cost. And for people who they might be living paycheck to paycheck, but they just can't make it stretch enough. And they have to make choices between paying rent or putting food on the table. Those are the people we're serving. In Montgomery County, we work with a network of over 90 partner agencies who do a tremendous job. So we supply food to them so that they can distribute to our neighbors. The best thing to do is go to our website, mcfoodbank.org, and there's a button on there called Find Food. And on that, it lists all of our partner agencies, their hours of operation. We also have mobile distributions, which are targeted areas, and we've increased those due to the extreme need at this point, where someone can do a drive-through and get the food that they need as well. We serve in schools, so there's options for families to visit pantries at their child's school or for children to receive backpack programs.
So lots of programs, lots of things available, always continuing to expand. And if you are somebody who could possibly provide help to the food bank, but you don't know where to get started, what are some of the options that somebody who's watching this and says, you know what, I really just can't think about a child going hungry in my community. What can they do?
So what I have found is this community is special because people in Montgomery County are generous.
They are.
They're giving and they care about each other. I've never been in a place that is so giving as this area. So we do have some calls to action. The number one way, the most efficient way for us is to donate. So when you donate money, when you donate funds, every dollar donated can provide up to 4 meals. And that's because of our amazing sourcing powers, the way we work with government commodities, our retail partners. It's just one of the best outputs for the dollar that you donate. So donating through our website, mcfoodbank.org. The other way is to volunteer. Volunteers they come from all walks of life. We have children as young as age 7 can volunteer.
We were with the students from John Cooper School earlier, and we are just so impressed with them.
I know.
What a bunch of amazingly brilliant and service-oriented and grateful students. That has just got to be so special, just coming from a mom. I'm a mom, seeing them coming up with that mentality.
It's so heartwarming because we work closely with the schools, and their headmaster, Dr. Pop, is part of our board of directors. He's our vice chair. We work closely with the Conroe Independent School District, all the districts and private schools in the county, because you know what? Kids can make a difference, and they're going to grow up to adults that are going to make an even bigger difference. So when kids can help other kids, we're going to be stronger.
And they were having so much fun.
Yeah.
I mean, those experiences that they're building in creating food for other kids, they're going to talk about that.
Yes.
They're going to write about it. And it influences, I asked all of them, I said, you got some career choices? Their service is definitely impacting their career choices, which is really beautiful. All right. So MontgomeryCountyFoodBank.org.
mcfoodbank.org.
mcfoodbank.org. That is the website. If you are interested in providing any support, or if you need some help, or if you know anybody who needs some help, Christine Marlowe, president of Montgomery County Food Bank. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Katie.
Best
Thank you
of
for
luck.
helping us to spread the word.
Thank you.
too.
Best of luck this holiday season.
you.
All right, y'all. That does it for us here at Montgomery County Food Bank. We hope you have got a wonderful holiday planned. But don't forget about the people who
That's
need
right.
help as well. And don't forget to download that Fox Local app, y'all. We'll see